It was Hall of Fame coach Bill Parcells that said, "You are what your record says you are." And I don't think that slogan applies to the Chicago Bears. They're 5-1 going into last night. And I don't know if anybody bought into them as an elite team there. And last night, that assumption was confirmed. They were on full display, all the flaws there. And, Nick Foles is a great reliever. He's one of those guys that, man, hey, we need a little boost. It's a big spot, but he just doesn't feel like he's a starter. And that's a problem because Mitchell Trubisky doesn't feel like a starter or a reliever either. And I'm wondering if they go back to Mitchell Trubisky. Have they already seen everything they need to see out of Mitchell Trubisky, and you just want to get through this season, and then you're going to clear the decks? And then maybe Nick Foles is your backup. Maybe you trade for a quarterback. Khalil Mack is still unblockable. And they've snuck into the playoffs with defense before, and maybe that's the case this year. Nobody bought into them at 5-1, and nobody is buying into them at 5-2. Maybe we should talk about the Rams. It's a little cheerier there. Aaron Donald, just to remind us that aside from, I guess, Patrick Mahomes, like the best position player in football is Aaron Donald. And the fact that he has, 7.5 sacks going into that game, he gets double-teamed every play, basically, because you have to. And the disruption of going up the middle, it's rare when you have somebody in that position who has that many sacks because you have your speed guys, your edge guys. The disruption that he creates is different than, 99% of your pass rushers. Because I can shade one side of the field. I can always keep my eye on one side of the field. Aaron Donald is coming right at you. And these quarterbacks who try to set up in the pocket, now I get them outside of their comfort zone. And that's just basically to do with Aaron Donald. It was fun to watch him. Not fun to play against him, I'm sure, but it was fun to watch him last night. The Bears are last in the NFL in rushing yards per game. Last in rushing touchdowns. And they're 30th in yards rushing per carry. Those are ominous stats there. And the Bears defense and run the football. And it's defense-ish, but they can't run the football.